Roads account for probably an equivalent amount of accidents, maybe even deaths, relative to homicide in Josephine County. I challenge you, it sounds good, it feels good to go ahead and spend that money, but all of that goes into guardrails and stopping potholes and making sure things are up to snuff so people who drive way too fast, and I can't change that, have an opportunity to drive on a safe road. If I do have an example of where the public has weighed in on gas tax dollars, they don't want that money going anywhere else. They spend it for roads, they want it to go for roads, and they express that in an election.
This is my letter to the editor. Why is it that Peggy Goodwin brought up a great idea how to solve our public safety problems other than raise the taxes, and it was not even seconded by our commissioners? Lane County had the same problem as we have had, and it's a simple solution for them, and it can be for us. Since 2012, some of the counties that were having financial problems were allowed to allocate federal money from the road money for safety. This ends on January the 2nd, 2016. In this meeting, Simon Hare said that he feels that our roads are more important than our safety issues. That is hard to believe. Peggy asked that $1 million be allocated, which would still leave us with a large sum for the roads. Then she asked for $500,000, and still no was the answer. I do believe that this is the commissioner's way of punishing the homeowners for voting down the levy and popping their ego bubble. Why else would they turn down such a simple solution? Maybe it's time to clean house. John Fusco.
One thing I'll say while I can is I think it was misquoted by somebody in the paper who wrote a letter to the editor, and I rarely read these and probably shouldn't anymore, but they said that I had said that roads are more important than patrols. I've never said that. It's not exactly the way I feel, and if that was misconstrued in some statement I made, and I apologize, but that is not the case. Roads account for probably an equivalent amount of accidents, maybe even deaths, relative to homicide in Josephine County.